Hello, everyone, and good afternoon from St. Peters, Missouri. It is the Missouri State High School Activities Association 38th Girls Swimming and Diving Championships. Today, the swimming finals, the prelims concluded yesterday, and we will have 11 events for you this afternoon as we will be crowning both individual and team state champions. We are live here from the city of St. Peter's Rec-Plex, and we are just moments away from getting our event started. Our lineup for today, event 1 will be the girls 200-yard medley relay. Event 2 will be the girls 200-yard freestyle. Event 3 will be the girls 200-yard individual medley. Event 4 will be the girls 50-yard freestyle. Event 6 will be the girls 100-yard butterfly. Event 7 will be the girls 100-yard freestyle. Event 8 will be the girls 500-yard freestyle. Event 9 will be the girls 200-yard freestyle relay. Event 10 will be the girls 100-yard backstroke. Event 11, the girls 100-yard breaststroke, and event 12 is the girls 400-yard freestyle relay. We did already have the diving championships concluded earlier today. That was technically event 5, so 11 more events left. Of course, if you haven't heard, the diving state champion was Kat Fries of MICDS. So let's get you set for our first event as the swimmers get set to take the blocks. It will be the girls 200-yard medley relay. As heat 1, this will be the consolation heat. It will feature Westminster Christian, Parkway North in lane 2, Marquette in lane 3, Lafayette in lane 4, Blue Springs in lane 5, Blue Springs South in lane 6, Parkway South in lane 7, and St. Joseph's Academy in lane 8. For Lafayette, their swimmers are Catherine Lucan, Claire Kirchhofer, Taylor Holes, Laura Paskoff, Lindsay Meyer, Corinne Renning, Alyssa Abishon, and Amy Jorgensen for Blue Springs. And as we hit our first turn, it is Marquette in the early lead, followed by Westminster and Lafayette. 1, 2, 3. Second girls are in the pool here on this medley. This is the breaststroke. It's as we come to the wall and get ready for a butterfly. It is Blue Springs ahead, followed by Lafayette, and then Marquette. They're in lanes 5. The leader, lane 4, Lafayette, is in second. Lane 3, Marquette, is currently in third. The field starting to separate a little bit from those top 3 teams. We'll come to the wall in that same order, with Parkway North just trailing behind. Westminster in the mix as well, the freestylers in the pool. Blue Springs South trying to bring it home, but it looks like it's going to be lane 4 and Lafayette that will get the win here in the consolation with a time of 1:51.18. Blue Springs finishing second, Marquette finishing third, followed by Parkway North and also Blue Springs South. So the freestyle swimming of Lafayette's Laura Paskoff there on the anchor. Got Lafayette to the wall. The win in the consolation. Lafayette, a school that's known for this event. They hold the state record. Came in 2004. They set the mark 1:45:29. So we wait for the official results. As it stands now, Lafayette 1, Blue Springs 2, Marquette 3, Parkway North 4, Blue Springs South 5, Westminster 6. The disqualification will go against Blue Springs, who was DQ'd, so that will make Lafayette 1, Marquette 2, Parkway North 3. And now it's the championship heat here in the 200-yard medley relay. The teams in lane 1, Kickapoo. In lane 2, Lee Summit North. In lane 3, Glendale. In lane 4, Park Hill South. In lane 5, Parkway West. In lane 6, Parkway Central. Lane 7, MICDS. In lane 8, Notre Dame de Sion. For Kickapoo, their swimmers will be Kelsey Messner, Megan Poole, Rachel Scott, and Maddie Marshall. For Lee Summit North, it will be Haley Hines, Kristen Herrick, Felicia Bender, Carly Benefiel. For Glendale, it will be Hannah Leaf, Madeline Nelson, Macy Byerstro, and Kaylee Chasson. For Park Hill South, it'll be Tori Beeler, Anna Reichoff, Helen Yeater, Olivia McLean. For Parkway West, it will be Carolyn Bias, Natalie Fulkins, Carolyn Kameyer, and Kristen Peterson. For Parkway Central, it will be Elaine Reichert, Ali Newman, Kalia Liu, and Courtney Nall. For MICDS, the swimmers will be Geneva Lee, Masha Pakachik, Trey Ross, and Lilia Reisinger. And for Notre Dame de Sion, it will be Laura Clover, Christine Sullivan, Megan Carney, and Hannah Tatura. Again, your lanes will be 1 Kickapoo, 2 Lee Summit North, 3 Glendale, 4 Park Hill South, 5 Parkway West, 6 Parkway Central, 7 MICDS, and 8 Notre Dame de Sion. Right now, the early lead is in lane number 2, where Lee Summit North will get to the wall first, ahead of the pack. Second divers are in the pool. They were followed by Kickapoo and Parkway West. Now the breaststrokers into the pool. Make a little bit of time up here on Lee Summit North as the field starts to join. Lane 1, 3, and then through 8 all together. Lee Summit North out ahead, but lane 4, Park Hill South, is gaining as they hit the wall, and the Butterflies are in the pool. Now it's lane 4, Park Hill South out to a little bit of lead, followed by lane 2, Lee Summit North and Kickapoo. Lane 5 gaining with Parkway West. Lane 2 joining the mix. We're going to be really close with those 3 lanes as we come to the wall. It's Park Hill South 1, Parkway West 2, Glendale 3. And now the freestylers. Park Hill South still out to a little bit of an edge. Parkway West gaining in lane number 5. Parkway West, Glendale, and Park Hill South all together. It's a reach for the wall. It is Parkway West winning in lane number 5, followed by Park Hill South, then Glendale. Parkway West, Park Hill South, then Glendale. Lane 5, then 4, then 3. Fourth place was MICDS in lane 7. Fifth place was Parkway Central in lane 6. Seventh place, Kickapoo in lane 1. And eighth place, Notre Dame de Sion in lane 8. We'll wait for the official results. We did have a disqualification in the consolation heat, but as it stands, Parkway West with a mad charge to come back in that one. Again, we'll await official results. Right now, Parkway West in their time of 150.03. Winner. They were separated by 14/10 of a second. Parkway West and Park Hill South. Parkway West, Kristen Peterson, their fourth swimmer. The freshman really picked it up at the end. This is an all underclassmen Parkway West team. Carolyn Bias, Natalie Folkens, Carolyn Kameyer, and Kristen Peterson. Will their lead hold? Still waiting official results. And it looks like they'll go right into the awards ceremony here for the 200 medley. Notre Dame de Sion in 8th. Kickapoo finishing in 7th with the time of 151.78. Again, your winner here, the girls 200 medley, Parkway West, followed by Park Hill South.
In 6th place with a time of 151.77, please Summit North. The team consists of Bailey Hines, Kristen Garrett, Alicia Bender, and Carly Venable. In 5th place with a time of 151.32, Parkway Central. The team is made up of Elaine Riker, Allie Newman, Leah Liu, and Courtney Knoll. In 4th place was a time of 151.23, MICDS. The team consists of Janila Lee, Masha Badachik, Trey Ross, and Lily Rice. In 3rd place with a time of 150.54, Glendale. The team consists of Athena Lee, Madeline Nelson, Macy Bakerstroke, and Katie Sasson. In 2nd place with a time of 150.17, Park Hill South. The team is made up of Tori Beeler, Anna Rycroft, Ella Yeager, and Olivia McLean. And in 1st place, your winner of the 200 medley relay goes to the time of 150.03, Parkway West. The team consists of Carolyn Bias, Natalie Folkens, Carolyn Kameyer, and Kristen Peterson.
And there you have your champions, Parkway West. We mentioned really making up some time in the last two strokes. Really the biggest difference maker came from Carolyn Kameyer in the butterfly. She posted a time of 25.22 seconds. That was a second faster than any other swimmer in the championship heat on that stroke. And then they turned it over to Kristen Peterson, and she posted a time of 24.43 in the freestyle. The only better time came from Lindsay Rasinger from MICDS, the team that finished fourth. So Parkway West in those last two strokes, a big win for them to start out these state champions. Parkway West is state champion in the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Of course, the members of the team, Carolyn Bias, Natalie Folkens, Carolyn Kameyer, and Kristen Peterson. Park Hill South, second place, Tori Beeler, Anna Rykoff, Helen Eater, and Olivia McLean. Third place, Glendale, Hannah Leaf, Madeline Nelson, Macy Baerstro, and Kaylee Chasson. Our next event will be the girls' 200-yard freestyle. And in the freestyle, in the preliminary results, those qualifying for the consolation heat are Morgan Connors of Blue Springs South in lane 1, Madison Heiser of Notre Dame in lane 2, Raquel Paporis of Marquette in lane 3, Grace Reichert of Nevada in lane 4. In lane 5 is Catherine Coleman of Liberty. In lane 6, Claire Bruscato of Staley. Lane 7, Ashley Robinson of Parkway West. Lane 8, Kirsty Crook of Parkway South. In Connors in 1, Heiser in 2, Proporis in 3, Reichert in 4, Coleman in 5, Bruscato in 6, Robinson in 7, and Crook in 8. 200-yard freestyle. Sips of 4 times up and back. At the first checkpoint, Raquel Paporis is in the lead in lane 3, followed by Grace Reichert in lane 2. Lane 1, Morgan Connors checks in at 3rd. Everybody pretty much together. No extreme separations. Lane 3, 4, and 5 are neck and neck. It's Reichert this time that comes into the wall first, followed by Proporis, and then Catherine Coleman, who picked up a little bit that last time. Right now, Grace Reichert, the junior from Nevada, in the middle. She's out to a slight lead. Lanes 2, 3, and 4. Altogether, it's Reichert, who is a full second ahead of Catherine Coleman, who's now in second, and Raquel Paporis, who's now in 3rd. Getting ready for the final 25 yards on this swim. Here in the consolation 200-yard freestyle. Reichert pushing her way to the wall. We'll have a race for second place. Reichert's there first. Coleman will check in second. Proporis 3rd. Connors 4th. Heiser 5th. Bruscato 6th. Crook 7th. And Robinson 8th. So Reichert with the time of 1:55.82. The winner of the consolation heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we're in the starting area.
And now for the championship heat. Swimming in lane 1, Ashley Sturman of Blue Spring. She is a sophomore, posted a time of 1:55.7 in the preliminaries. Rose Hutchison of St. Teresa's Academy is a senior in lane 2. She posted a time of 1:55.1 in the preliminaries. Grace Stiegemeyer of St. Joseph's Academy is a junior. She is in lane 3, 1:54.17 time in the preliminaries. Kelly Tackett, the best preliminary time with 1:50.69. She's in lane 4, a freshman out of Rockbridge. Macy Baerso in lane 5, a freshman from Glendale, posted time of 1:53.4. May Riordan of Lafayette is in lane 6. She's a junior, posted time of 1:54.74. Jamie Fitzpatrick is in lane 7. She's a junior out of Kirkwood High School. A 1:55.36 prelim time. And then in lane 8 is Kylie Troxel, a senior from Jackson, a 1:56.66 preliminary time. Again, lane 1, Sturman, lane 2, Hutchison, lane 3, Stiegemeyer, lane 4, Tackett, lane 5, Baersto, lane 6, Riordan, lane 7, Fitzpatrick, and lane 8 is Kaylee Troxel. 200-yard freestyle. Each pass is 25 yards. Right now you can see the Tackett out just ahead. In her prelim, she was out in front by a long shot and stayed that way throughout the race. Looks like she's got some challengers here. They're fighting for a state championship. It was Tackett ahead as we hit the first break. And as we approach halfway through this race, we'll check in and see who comes to the wall first. It's Tackett, followed by Baersto, and then Stiegemeyer. So lanes 4, then 5, then 3. Right now, Tackett pulling out ahead by about a half a body. Looks like Baersto's got second place, and now there's a race for third place between lane 7 and lane 3. Tackett will come in with the first place time of 1:21.33, followed on their last trip down. One final lap. Tackett checked in 1, Baersto 2, Stiegemeyer 3. Here we go on the final 25. It's Tackett out in front by a body and a half. She will take first place home with a time of 1:49.46. Baersto second. Stiegemeyer third. Fitzpatrick 4. Hutchison 5. Riordan 6. Troxel 7. And Sturman 8th. Tackett's time 1:49.46, followed by Baersto at a time of 1:52.22. Once again, Tackett followed by Baersto and Stiegemeyer. We'll get our official results from the stadium announcer here in just a second. And then we will commence our awards presentation for this event. .149.46 was the time. Just 2 seconds away from the state record. A very good swim by Kelly Tackett of Columbia Rockbridge.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your results for event 2, the women's 200.
And the results.
In 16th place at the time of 1:59.69 from Parkway West, Ashley Robinson. In 15th place at the time of 1:59.27 from Parkway South, Kirsty Clark. In 14th place at the time of 1:59.01 from Cindy Bayer Scott. In 13th place at the time of 1:58.23 from In 12th place for a time of 157.94 from Blue Springs South, Morgan Connors. In 11th place for a time of 157.54, from Marquette, Raquel Paporis. In 10th place for a time of 157.25 from Liberty, Catherine Coleman. And 9th place for a time of 155.82 from the Bay of Grace Stryker. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony for the 203 will now take place. Handing out the awards is Peter Willett, head coach of Rockbridge. In 8th place for the time of 156.44 for Blue Springs, Ashley Sterling. In 7th place for the time of 156.33 from Jackson, Kylie Troxel. In 6th place with a time of 155.92 from Lafayette, May Reardon. In 5th place with a time of 155.53 from St. Teresa's Academy, Rose Hutchison. In 4th place with a time of 153.73 from Kirkwood, Jamie Fitzpatrick. In 3rd place with a time of 153.67 from St. Joseph's Academy, Grace Stigemeyer. In 2nd place with a time of 152.22 from Glendale, Macy Beerstow. And first placer, winner of the 203, posting a time of 149.46 from Rockbridge, Kelly Tackett.
And once again, your winner, Kelly Tackett, who's, ironically enough, her coach was handing out the awards for this event. And Tackett with a final time of 149.46. Her prelim time was 150.69, so rather consistent couple of days for Kelly Tackett, who earns her team 20 points in the team standing. Remember, in all events, your team, every event, not only are you winning individual honors, but you're earning points for your team. And through 2 events, our combined team scores right now, Glendale is in first with 49, Parkway West in second with 41, Park Hill South in third with 34, Lafayette fourth with 31, MICDS in 5 with 30, Parkway Central in 6th with 28, Lee Summit North in 7th with 26, Kickapoo in 8th with 24, Notre Dame to Scion in 9th, and then Marquette, Rockbridge, and St. Joe's Academy all tied for 10th. We will move on to event number 3. And it is the girls' 200-yard individual medley. In lane 1 will be Natasha Proporis of Marquette. Lane 2 will be Megan Foxworthy of Oak Park. Lane 3, Olivia McLean of Park Hill South. Lane 4, Torley Beeler of Park Hill South. Lane 5, Laura Clover of Notre Dame de Sion. In lane 6, Corinne Renee of Blue Springs. Lane 7, Lauren Beatty of Glendale. Lane 8, Madison Strothman of Kearney. So Proporis 1, Foxworthy 2, McLean 3, Tori Beeler 4, Clover 5, Renee 6, Beatty 7, and Strothman is in lane 8. And it looks like Strothman in lane 8 might have had a head up on the competition until just about now. Now as we go into the wall, it is Beeler 1, McLean 2. And Lauren Beatty Lane 7 is in third as we're in the backstroke now. Lane 3, 4 and 5 all together with Tori Beeler in lane number 4 out just ahead of Olivia McLean in lane 3. We'll get the split here. It's Beeler, who is just about a half a second ahead of Clover in second place. Now third place belongs to Natasha Proporis in lane number 1. Now into the breaststroke. Again, lane 4, Tori Beeler ahead of the field. Closing in on her, though, is lane number 3 and Olivia McLean. Laura Clover in lane 5. A little bit of momentum here for Beeler, who hits the wall and now turns. Now we're in the freestyle. Beeler ahead of McLean and Clover. Lane 6, Corrine Rene joining as well in this group. They hit the wall, final turn. It's a 3/4 body length lead for Tori Beeler. And then there's 4 girls battling for second and third place. First place will be Beeler. And the rest as they hit the wall will give them to a Madison Strothman. And lane 8 will finish second. Laura Clover in lane 5 finishes third. Corrine Rene in lane 6, fourth. And Olivia McLean in lane 3 finishes fifth. Followed by Natasha Proporis in lane 1. Lauren Beatty in lane 7. And then Morgan Foxworthy in lane number 2. And now your championship heat for the girls' 2013 200-yard individual medley. Trying to find the state champion. Here are your competitors. In lane 1 is Carolyn Kammeyer, a freshman from Parkway West. We've already seen her in action in the very first event where her team won the 200-yard medley relay. Now she's trying to do the medley her on her own. Megan Carney is in lane 2 from Notre Dame DeSion, as is Christine Sullivan of DeSion in lane 3. Haley Hines of Lee Summit North is in lane 4. Cece Etter of Parkway South is in lane 5. Maddie Wessel of John Burroughs is in lane 6. Claire Kirchhofer of Lafayette in lane 7. And Rachel Kokonyesi of Kirkwood is in lane number 8. Haley Hines had the best preliminary time of 2 minutes, 4.89 seconds. Everybody in the pool pretty clean. Starting with the butterfly right out of the gate. Hitting the wall, turning back. No real separation. 1, 4, and 6 look to be out just ahead as they hit the wall. We'll call it out. It is Kammeyer in lane number 1 ahead of the field with Wessel in 6, and then Hines, Sullivan, Kearney, and Etter. Backstroke now, and you can really see this is where Haley Hines does good work. She picks up the pace and will grab the lead here. Win the backstroke. Now she's angling towards the ropes as she does the backstroke. Is able to keep it going. She'll hit the wall first, Hines does. She'll be followed by Wessel in lane 6 and Sullivan in lane 3. That's how they are now in the breaststroke, with a little bit of pressure coming from lane 5 as well as Cece Etter goes to work. Coming back to the blocks, it still is Hines. ahead. Just out in front of Sullivan, who's in lane 3. Hines, Sullivan, then Wessel. Eder following in after that. It seems to be a 4-girl race for positions 1 through 3. And it looks like Haley Hines, who's bringing it home on the freestyle, is ahead of the pack. Right now we have a race for second between Kristen Sullivan and Maddie Wessel. A push to the wall. It'll be Hines, followed by Wessel, then Sullivan. Wessel and Sullivan not separated by a whole lot. But Wessel hit it first in lane 6. But Haley Hines, your winner, with a time of 2 minutes, 4.76 seconds. Haley Hines of Lee Summit North, and ahead of Maddie Wessel and Christine Sullivan. And now we await our official results and ceremony presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your results for event 3, the women's 200 lane. In 16th place at a time of 2:15.09 from Oak Park, Morgan Foxworthy. In 15th place at a time of 2:14.48 from Glendale, Lauren Beatty. In 14th place at a time of 2:14.18 from Marquette, Natasha Laporis. In 13th place at a time of 2:13.16 from Markdale South, Olivia McLean. In 12th place at a time of 2:12.98 from Blue Springs, Corinne Rennie. In 11th place at a time of 2:12.91 from Notre Dame de Sion, Laura Clover. In 10th place at a time of 2:12.76 from Carney Madison Stratman. And in 9th place at a time of 2:10.63 from Markdale South, Tori Beeler. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony for the 200 IM will now take place. Handing out the awards is Mike Walker, head coach of Lee Summit North. In 8th place at the time of 2:10.46 from Lafayette, Claire Bergetter. In 7th place at the time of 2:09.47 from Kirkwood, Rachel Kokanesi. In 6th place at the time of 2:09.03 from Parkway West, Carolyn Kamai. In 5th place at the time of 2:09 flat from Notre Dame de Sion, Megan Carney. In 4th place, at the time of 2:07.19 from Parkway South, Cece Eder. In 3rd place, at the time of 2:06.26 from Notre Dame de Sion, Christine Sullivan. In 2nd place at the time of 2:05.93 from John Burroughs, Maddie Wessel. And in 1st place, your winner of the honor, posting a time of 2:04.76 from Lee Summit North, Haley Hines.
And Haley Hines, your winner in this 200-yard individual medley. The stroke that really did it for her, the second one, the backstroke. She posted a time of 29:45. The next closest time was a second away from that. Came from Cece Etter. You'll see those two do some battle in that event later on. But Hines, congratulations to her picking up 20 points for her team, the top 5 in the team event. Notre Dame de Sion comes in with the top score. They had 3 girls in this event that picked up points. Parkway West is in second still. Glendale's in 3. Park Hill South in 4. And Lee Summit North, with the win by Haley Hines, is in 5. So that'll move us on along to event number 4. So we have the 50-yard freestyle. The consolation heat in lane 1 is Cassidy Harris of Poplar Bluff. Lane 2, JT Nelson of Notre Dame de Sion. Lane 6 is Courtney Nall of Parkway Central. Lane 4 is Charlotte Cordova of St. Joe's Academy. Lane 5, Kristen Peterson of Parkway West. Lane 6, Caitlin Palmer of Jackson. Lane 7, Jessica Nichols of Hazelwood West. Lane 8 is Sarah Jones of Lutheran St. Peter's. It's again Harris in lane 1, Nelson in lane 2, Nall in lane 3, Cordova in lane 4, Peterson in lane 5, Palmer in lane 6, Nichols in lane 7, and Jones in lane 8. Don't blink, this one will be over before you know it. The prelim times all range from 24 to 25 seconds. The equivalent of the 100-meter dash and track and field. 50-yard freestyle here, and it looks like JT Nelson might be able to take it home. And it's Courtney Nall in lane 3, followed by Charlotte Cordova in lane 4, and then Palmer in lane 3. So Nall, Cordova, and then Caitlin Palmer of Jackson. Your top 3 finishers in the consolation bracket. And that'll get us set up for our championship heat. In lane 1 from Blue Springs South, senior Emily Zwering. In lane 2 from Hannibal, senior Kay Gajewski. In lane 3, a junior from Parkway South, Sam Crocker. In lane 4, Nikki Sasson, a junior from Glendale. In lane 5, a sophomore from Liberty, Drea Kerno. In lane 6, Maria Schrader, a junior from Francis Howell. In lane 7, Tessa Bienick of Hannibal, she's a senior. In lane 8, Laura Paskoff of Lafayette, she is a senior. Sasson had the best preliminary time, 23.88 seconds. She's in lane 4. Drea Kerno, lone underclassman in this race for Liberty, is in lane 5. Keep an eye on her as well. They're in the pool, and here we are, sprinting. All the girls neck and neck. Sam Crocker might have hit the turn first, but they're all right together. Crocker out a little bit ahead, but pulling up is Nikki Sasson right in the middle. They're going to have to reach for the wall. Who's got it? It's Sasson. She'll finish 1, Crocker 2. Third place will be Maria Schroeder in lane 6, and then Drea Curnow will finish 4th. Sassone finishing by 0.03 of a second faster than Sam Crocker. She just got that reach in. It looked like she was just behind as they were coming to the wall. And Sassone able to reach out, hit the wall, and she is the state champion in this girls 50-yard freestyle. Her time, 23.78. State record was set by Amber Green of Eureka in 2009, 23.24. So not quite that quick, but 0.03 of a second faster than Sam Crocker. And she will be the champion. And now your results.
In 14th place with a time of 25.03 from Eastwood West, Jessica Nichols. In a tie for 12th place, both posting times of 24.96 from Notre Dame de Sion, J.T. Nelson, and from Parkway West, Christian Peterson. In the event of a tie, what we do is we take, in this case, 12 and 13 points, combine them together, and then split them evenly between the two schools. Therefore, both teams receive 4 and 1/2 points. In 11th place with a time of 24.88 from Jackson Caitlin Palmer. In 10th place with a time of 24.74 from St. Joseph's Academy, Charlotte Cordova. At a 9th place with a time of 24.51 from Markway Central, Courtney Dahl. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony for the 53 will now take place. And the awards is the boys head coach of Glendale. In 8th place with a time of 24.67 from Hannibal, Tessa Beacon. In 7th place with a time of 24.63 from Blue Springs South, Emily Swearing. In 6th place with a time of 24.59 from Lafayette, Laura Pascal. In 5th place with a time of 24.54 from Hannibal K. Eastby. In 4th place with a time of 24.17 from Liberty Drea Curnow. In 3rd place with a time of 24.01 from Francis Howell, Maria Schrader. In 2nd place with a time of 23.81 from Parkway South, Sam Crocker. And in 1st place, your winner of the 53, posting a time of 23.78 from Glendale, Nikki Sisson.
So Nikki Sisson, the winner here. In our 4th event. 50-yard freestyle. Glendale, who was 3rd in points, is going to get a boost up there with that win by Sisson, the junior. get you an updated tracker as soon as we are handed one.
Ladies and gentlemen, this completes our first portion of swimming. Let's give all of our athletes a big round of applause.
Our first portion of the swimming finals is in the book. We're going to take a 20-minute intermission. When we come back, we'll recap that scoring for you and get you set for our next 4 events.
And ladies and gentlemen, earlier today we held the women's 1-meter springboard diving competition, and here are your results. In 16th place, we were timed with a total of 308.8 points from Liberty North and Eagleton. In 15th place was 315.6 points from Blue Springs and Bissell. In 14th place was 323.65 points from Notre Dame de St. and Benson. In 13th place was 338.45 points from also Notre Dame de St. Elizabeth Giannino. In 12th place with 338.95 points from Parkway Central, Amy Kinstry. In 11th place with 346.85 points from Incarnate Word, Julia Foster. In 10th place with 352.5 points from Blue Springs, Mariah Haggerty. In 9th place with 358.55 points from Blue Springs South, Allie Steinhauser. And now here are your top 8 Blue Sea medalists this morning in diving. In 8th place with 377.2 points from New Summit West, Ina Brigatera. In 7th place with 380.8 points from Francis Howell North, Dominique Meyer. In 6th place with 384.55 points from Port Sewell North, TJ Duckett. In 5th place with 403.65 points from Port Sewell West, Carissa Green. In 4th place with 403.65 points from Parkway Central, Jamie Goldberg. In 3rd place with 405.4 points from Blue Springs South, Bree Schlanger. In 2nd place with 416.5 points from Parkway West, Francesca Giganti. And in 1st place, your winner of diving with a grand total of 419.75 points from ICDS, Kat Breeze. Those are your results from Event 5, the women's 1-meter springboard diving competition. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are your team scores. Our first check of team scores through Event 5. That includes diving. I will read the top 10. Once again, I'll read the top 10. In a tie for 10th place, all at 27 points. Blue Springs South, St. Joseph's Academy, and Kirkwood. In 9th place with 30 points, MICDS. In 8th place with 37 points, Parkway Central. In 7th place with 40 points, Parkway South. In 6th place with 46 points, Leeds Summit North. In 5th place with 47 points, Park Hill South. In 4th place with 55 points, Lafayette. In 3rd place with 58.5 points, Parkway West. In 2nd place with 62.5 points, Notre Dame de St. And your team leader through diving with a total of 71 points, Glendale. Those are your team scores through Event 5, the women's 1-meter springboard diving competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a correction in team scores. I was in error. I read the team scores through the 53. This is now your updated team scores through event 5 diving. Once again, my sincere apologies. I will read the top 10. In 10th place with 40 points, Parkway South. In 9th place with 46 points, East Summit North. In 8th place with 47 points, Park Hill South. In 7th place with 50 points, MICDS. In 6th place with 52 points, Blue Springs South. In 5th place with 55 points, Lafayette. In 4th place with 57 points, Parkway Central. In 3rd place with 69.5 points, Notre Dame Vision. In 2nd place with 71 points, Glendale, and your team leader through diving with 75.5 points, Parkway West. Once again, those are your updated team scores that now do include diving. Swimmers leading in men's 6, the 100 fly, first call to the bullpen. First call in men's 6, seats 1 and 2, the 100 fly to the bullpen. Swimmers competing have been 6. This is the second call to the bullpen. Second call is 1 and 2 of the 100 fly to the bullpen. Swimmers have 2 minutes of warm-up time left in the competition pool. 2 minutes. Timers, this is your first call back to the starting area. First call back for all timers to the starting area. Swimmers, this is the final call to the bullpen for the 100 fly. Last call, phase 1 and 2 of the 100 fly to the bullpen. Swimmers, please clear the competition pool. All swimmers, please clear the competition pool. Timers, second call. Please report back. All timers, please report back to the starting area. Ladies and gentlemen, we return with the second half of swimming in the men's 61. The consolation heat in the women's 100-yard butterfly.
And welcome back, folks, to the Missouri State High School Activities Association Swimming and Diving Championships. This is the 38th Girls Swimming and Diving Championships. We are back from intermission now and getting ready to bring you event number 6 on the day. This is the girls 100-yard butterfly. We will have our consolation heat right before our championship heat, and that consolation heat will feature Carly Benefiel from Lee Summit North in lane 1. Catherine Kuhlman from Liberty is in lane 2. Rachel Scott of Kickapoo is in lane 3. Caitlin Keltner of Lindbergh is in lane 4. Felicia Bender of Lee Summit North is in lane 5. Hannah Palmater of Staley is in lane number 6. Taylor Holtz of Lafayette is in lane 7. Lane 8 is Taylor Spencer of Harrisonville. "100-yard butterfly at the 25-yard mark." You've struggled to get really any separation. All girls pretty much together. In this heat, it was Kellner in lane 4 that had the quickest prelim time. She hits the wall first. It's Rachel Scott in second. Palmater in third. Looks that way as we come back for our final 25. Looks like Kellner out ahead just by a bit. It'll be a mad dash for second place, but it's Kellner hitting the wall first, followed by Palmater in lane 6 and Rachel Scott in lane 3. So Kellner 1, Palmater 2, Scott 3rd in the consolation heat. Now we get ready for the championship heat here in the 100-yard butterfly.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we're in the starting area. Those runners can be in
In lane 1 will be Macy Baerstow of Glendale. She's a freshman. Lane 2 will be Caitlin Palmer of Jackson. Lane 3 will be Maria Schroeder of Francis Howell. Lane 4 will be Heather Lundstrom of Parkway North. In lane 5, Courtney Coe, Fort Zumwalt West. She's a senior. Lane 6, Carolyn Kameyer, Parkway West. Lane 7, Trey Ross of MICDS. And lane 8 is Megan Carney of Notre Dame de Sion.
Parkway West, Carolyn Kameyer. In lane 7 from MICDS, Trey Ross. And lane 8 from Notre Dame de Sion, Megan Carney. The state record was set in 2012 by Heather Lundstrom of Parkway North, who posted a time of 54.51.
Lundstrom is the state record holder. 55.4. She is in lane 4. "25 yards to the race." It is Lundstrom with just a little bit of an edge on Schroeder, who's in lane number 3. We touch the wall for the split. It's Lundstrom, who's a half a second ahead of Schroeder in lane 3, and then Courtney Coe in lane 4. In lane 5 in the mix as well. We make the turn down the final 25. Lundstrom, a little bit put in second gear now. See if she's ahead of her pace from a year ago. She hits the wall 54.57, just 0.6 of a second off of her record from last year, but still number one, still state champion in this event. Maria Schroeder is number 2 in this race, and Courtney Coe finishes 3rd. Schroeder's time, 55.5, and Coe's time, 56.62. After that, it was Cam Meyer, followed by Palmer, by Baerstow, Ross, and then Carney. And we will await official results for this event.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your results for event 6, the women's 100 fly. In 16th place with a time of 101.86 from Harrisonville, Taylor Spencer. In 15th place with a time of 101.61 from the Summit North, Carly Menfold. In 14th place with a time of 101.74 from Lafayette, Taylor Holtz. In 13th place with a time of 1:45 from the Summit North, Felicia Bender. In 12th place with a time of 1:44 from Liberty, Catherine Kuhlman. In 11th place with a time of 1:42 from Kickapoo, Rachel Scott. In 10th place with a time of 1:12 from Sadie Hannah Palmier. And in 9th place with a time of 59.52 from Lindbergh, Caitlin Coleman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony for the 100 fly will now take place. And the awards is Mark Prosser, head coach of Parkway North. In 8th place with a time of 59.45 from Notre Dame de Sion, Megan Carney. In 7th place with a time of 58.08 from MICDS, Trey Ross. In 6th place with a time of 57.75 from Glendale, Macy Bairstow. In 5th place with a time of 57.65 from Jackson, Caitlin Palmer. In 4th place with a time of 56.96 from Parkway West, Carolyn Cameron. In 3rd place with a time of 56.62 from Port Sumo West, Courtney Coe. In 2nd place with a time of 55.50 from Francis Howell, Maria Schrader. And in 1st place, your winner of the 100 fly posted a time of 54.57 from Parkway North, Heather Lundstrom.
And there you have it for the second time in as many years. Heather Lundstrom, who did set the state record 1 year ago in this event, is the state champion. She earns 20 points for her team. Last year in the finals, her time 54.51. This year 54.57. Last year she won the race by a little over 2 seconds. This year, though, Maria Schroeder was right on her tail at 55.5. And in fact, Courtney Coe from Fort Zumwalt West was closing in as well. Looking at the new team standings, After 6 events, Parkway West on top, Glendale second, Notre Dame to Scion third, MICS 4, Lafayette 5. Parkway Central 6, Blue Springs South, and Lee Summit North tied for 7th. Park Hill South 9th, and Parkway South 10th. Now we move on to event 7. It will be the girls' 100-yard freestyle. This will be the consolation heat. Lane 1 will be Anna Brink of Nixa. Lane 2, Claire Thompson of Logan's Rogersville. Lane 3 will be Christine Sullivan of Notre Dame to Scion. Lane 4 is Kristen Peterson of Parkway West. Lane 5 is Sam Crocker of Parkway South. Lane 6 is Lily Riesinger of MICDS. Lane 7 is Emily Zwering of Blue Springs South. Lane 8 is Sarah Jones of Lutheran St. Peter's. Lane 1, Brink. Lane 2, Thompson. Lane 3, Sullivan. Lane 4, Peterson. Lane 5, Crocker. Lane 6, Riesinger. Lane 7, Zwering. And Lane 8, Sarah Jones. So we come to our halfway mark in this one. It is Sam Crocker in lane number 5 that is out in front. She's got a good 3/4 of a lead out on the field. She's making her turn and trying to finish off this one strong. She heads down the stretch. And it will be Crocker winning this one in first place, followed by Sullivan, Peterson. Riesinger, Thompson, Brink, Jones, and Zwering. So now we have our championship heat here on the 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, Kay Gajewski of Hannibal. In lane 2, Nikki Sishin of a junior from Glendale. Lane 3, Laura Paskoff, a senior from Lafayette. Lane 4, Lauren Shaw, a senior from Park Hill. In lane 5, Drea Kerno. She's a sophomore from Liberty. In lane 6, Maddie Wessel, a freshman from John Burroughs. In lane 7, Jamie Fitzpatrick, a junior from Kirkwood. In lane 8, Rose Hutchison from St. Teresa's Academy. In lane 1, Gajewski. Lane 2, Sishin. Lane 3, Paskoff. Lane 4, Lauren Shaw. Lane 5, Drea Kerno. Lane 6, Maddie Wessel. Lane 7, Jamie Fitzpatrick. Lane 8, Rose Hutchison. This would be the equivalent of about a 200 in track and field. A little bit of speed and a little bit of pace as well. More than a sprint, a little bit of an endurance challenge. As we hit our first split, it is Shaw in first. She's leading by a half of a second over Drea Kerno, who's in second, and then Maddie Wessel, who's in third in lane number 6. Here you see Shaw in lane number 4, just out ahead of lane number 5. Drea Kerno, who's kicking quick. Right there with her, though, is Maddie Wessel. As we come to the wall, it's going to be Shaw, followed by Wessel, then Kerno. Paskoff, Fitzpatrick, Sisson, Hutchinson, and Gajewski.
And we will have the award ceremony for the 103 in just a moment.
Shaw's time, 51.59, which is 0.04 of a second better than her prelim time. Wetzel finishing second with a time of 52 flat, and then Drea Curnow was 0.2 of a second behind her in third place. We will let you in on the official results for this event.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your results for event 7, Olympics 103. In 16th place with a time of 54.82 from Blue Springs South, Emily Smyrna. In 15th place with a time of 54.75 from Lutheran High St. Peter's, Sarah Jones. In 14th place with a time of 54.66 from Nixa, Anna Brink. In 13th place with a time of 54.47 from William Rogersville, Claire Thompson. In 12th place with a time of 53.99 from NICDS, Willie Weisinger. In 11th place with a time of 53.84 from Parkway West, Kristen Peterson. In 10th place with a time of 53.83 from Regional Mission, Christine Sullivan. And in 8th place with a time of 52.28 from Parkway South, Sam Crocker. And on this Germany Awards ceremony, 4130 will now take place. Handing out the awards is Carl Haley, head coach of Park Hill. In 8th place with a time of 53.54 from Hannibal KPC. In 7th place with a time of 53.31 from St. Teresa's Academy, Rose Hutchison. In 6th place with a time of 52.67 from Glendale, Nikki Sisson. In 5th place with a time of 52.65 from Kirkwood, J.E. Fitzpatrick. In 4th place with a time of 52.45 from Lafayette, Laura Pestar. In 3rd place with a time of 52.20 from Liberty, Drea Curnow. In 2nd place with a time of 52 flat from John Burroughs, Maddie Wessel. And first placer, winner of the 100 posting a time of 51.59 from Parkdale, Lauren Shaw.
And Lauren Shaw is your winner in the girls 100-yard freestyle event. The time of 51.59. And new team scores will be Glendale on top. They're number 1 with 97 points. Parkway West just 0.5 points behind them with 96.5. Notre Dame DeSion is third. Lafayette 4. MICDS 5. Parkway Central 6. Blue Springs South 7. Lee Summit North 8. Parkway South 9. And Park Hill South is 10. Our next event will be the girls 500-yard freestyle. This is a distance event. We'll have 2 heats, a consolation, and also the championship event.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next one is heat 1 of event 8. The consolation leader wins 500-yard freestyle. on your lane assignments. In lane 1 from St. Joseph's Academy, Grayson Ram. In lane 2 from Park Hill.
And in the consolations race, here in the 500-yard freestyle, Grayson Ram will be in lane number 1 for St. Joe's Academy. Lane 2 will be Madison Haydinger of Park Hill. Lane 3 will be Maddie Hoytel of Parkway South. Lane 4 will be Jenna Wilkes of Parkway South. Lane 5 will be JT Nelson of Notre Dame de Sion. Lane 6 will be Catherine Leiden of Rockbridge. Lane 7 will be Claire Bruscato of Staley. And in lane 8 will be Hannah Tutera of Notre Dame de Sion. Ten laps, or if you're counting up and down, 20 times.
First call, 203 relays in the bullpen. Be sure to bring your relay cards with you.
Here early on, it is Nelson along with Leiden out ahead, and looks like Catherine Leiden is going to come into the first part of the lead race with the lead. Nelson's right behind her. Then it's Tutera, followed by Ram. Quarter of the way through the race. It is still Leiden on top with Nelson in second. Tutera in third. Wilkes now in fourth. They'll be followed by Bruscato, who's in seventh. Who's in fifth in lane 7. Leiden in lane 6 right now. Swimming really well, getting a little bit ahead of the field. They've been down 3 times now, and it's still Leiden, Nelson, and then Wilkes is now past Tutera. Wilkes, who is in lane number 4. Just ahead of Tutera. It's still Leiden in lane number 6. Is anybody going to take a run at challenging her? Some pressure coming from lane number 4, Jenna Wilkes, along with JT Nelson in lane 5. But right now, it's Leiden who's getting it done. Approaching the halfway point in this race. Still Leiden, who has led throughout, now followed by Wilkes, who is overcome Nelson. Fourth place is Maddie Hoytel, who's racing in lane number 3. You can see she's joining the field there. Still a lot of race here left to go. As girls come in to check in for the 6th time. All right, this current split has Leiden ahead of Wilkes by about a half a second, followed by Hoytel and then Nelson. Swimmers coming to a feverish pace. Now we're a little closer at the check-in point. Leiden just a tenth of a second ahead of Wilkes. Again followed by Hoytel and Nelson. Pressure is coming in lane 3, and now it's going to be Wilkes who's ahead with 2 laps to go. Jenna Wilkes ahead of Leiden, who's also ahead of Hoytel and Nelson. Still a slight edge to Wilkes in lane number 4. Nelson is falling off a bit. There's 3 front runners right now as we have 1 more lap to go. It's Wilkes ahead of Leiden and Hoytel. Wilkes trying to swim strong to the finish. It's about a half step ahead of Leiden. Leiden got a great turn off the wall, and now they are neck and neck. Racing for the wall. It looks like it's going to be Wilkes in lane number 4. Yes, she is first. Leiden second. Hoytel third. Still waiting for 4th place is Nelson, followed by Nadinger, Totora, Bruscato, and then Ram. So Wilkes with a time of 5:11:03. Finishes first, followed by Catherine Leiden, Maddie Hoytel. Now we get set for the championship heat of the girls' 500-yard freestyle. And do we have some movers and shakers in this group? This might be the race to watch. Going mano a mano are 3 of the strongest swimmers in this competition. Heather Lundstrom, Cece Eder, and Kelly Tackett. We're seeing them all pick up individual accolades. And now they're going to go head-to-head on a distance swim. In lane 1 is going to be Grace Stiegemeyer from St. Joseph's Academy. Lane 2 is May Reardon from Lafayette. Lane 3, as previous mentioned, Lundstrom could be chasing Missouri State record this afternoon. And lane 4 is Cece Eder from Parkway South. Lane 5 is Kelly Tackett from Rockbridge. Lane 6 is Kylie Troxel from Jackson. Lane 7 is Ashley Sturman of Blue Springs. Lane 8, Raquel Paporis of Marquette. State time to beat 4 minutes, 55.65 seconds. One of these girls might have it in them. Lundstrom, Eder, Tackett, or if anybody else wants to give it a shot. Great start right out of the gate by Lundstrom, who's in lane 3. She is out to just a slight early lead in her freestyle. Really cooking. She hits the wall with a split of 26.55, followed by Tackett and then Eder in lanes 5 and 4 respectively. Lundstrom still slightly ahead, but she is moving. We're going to get you her split here. She gets set to come to the walls. It's 55-30. She's working at a quick pace. And the girls behind her challenging as well. Both Eder and Tackett. Tackett in lane 5. and is currently in second place. And then Eder, very close to being right there with Kelly Tackett. Turn and Lundstrom's still ahead as we've come to the wall for the third time. Tackett in lane 5, swimming hard. As is Eder, who's in lane number 4, trying to track down Heather Lundstrom, who's built about a full body length lead. They're split at 1:54.63. Tackett checking in 2 seconds after that. Eder 1 second after that. About to approach the midway mark here in this 500 free. Lundstrom time, 2:24.71. Right now, that is on pace to make a record here in Missouri. She's really pushing. Of course, as the race draws out, she might slow down a little bit, but right now, showing no signs of it. Lundstrom hits the next checkpoint with a time of 2:55.17. Again, Tackett checks in about 2.5 seconds after that, and Eder a second after Tackett. Lundstrom really flying. A full length lead on her next closest competitor. Just Kelly Tackett in lane 5. Eder's fallen off just a bit, and no means out of it. Lundstrom, last checkpoint, 3:25.42. After she hit the wall, she will have 2 laps left, and everybody will be watching the clock, seeing if Heather Lundstrom can make Missouri history. 8 laps in for Lundstrom, her time, 3:55.92. She's followed by Tackett, who's now 3 seconds off the lead, and Eder, who's now 5 seconds off the lead and 2 seconds removed from Tackett. Lundstrom continuing to push. She'll get set for her final lap as we'll hear the gun sound in just a bit. And now it's time for Lundstrom to dig in. 4:26.35. She's got about less than 30 seconds to get down and back. Everybody in the crowd is rooting for her. The time to beat again, 4 minutes, 55.65 seconds. She might have a go at this. She hits 4:50 right now, making a push for the wall. 53, 54, 55. She hits it. 4:55.53. She has done it. Heather Lundstrom has set the Missouri State record. Kelly Tackett finishes second. CC Eder finishes third. But all the applause you hear is her senior, Heather Lundstrom of Parkway North High School. She owns the state record already in another event in the 100-yard butterfly. And now she can add the state record in the 500-yard freestyle. Congratulations to Heather Lundstrom of Parkway North. Finishing first, Tackett finishing second with a time of 4:56.70, which is a great time in itself. CC Eder in third. They'll be followed by Kayla Troxel, along with Grace Stiegemeyer, May Reardon, Ashley Sturman, and Raquel Paporis. Heather Lundstrom, winning her second state championship of the day. Will add major points for her school as well. Our team was in 12th. They just got their second win, and not only just a state championship win, but a record. Here's your results.
In eighth place with a time of 5:13.30 from Marquette, Raquel Paporis. In seventh place with a time of 5:11.80 from Blue Springs, Ashley Sturman. In sixth place with a time of 5:07.64 from Lafayette, May Reardon. In fifth place with a time of 5:04.90 from St. Joseph's Academy, Grace Stigemeyer. In fourth place with a time of 5:02.63 from Jackson, Eileen Troxel. In third place with a time of 5:02.60 from Parkway South, CC Eder. In second place with a time of 4:56.70 from Rockbridge, Kelly Tackett. And in first place, your winner of the 500 free with a new state record time of 4:55.52. Ladies and gentlemen, champions for the women's 500 freestyle.
Again, Heather Lundstrom of Parkway North, new state record, and the girls 500 free. And she has set a new time. Everybody knew that she had a chance, and she made it happen, but what a quality race with the three top finishers, Tackett, Lundstrom, and Eder. You know, a swimmer who sets a record like that needs a little help doing it. And when you have strong swimmers like Tackett and Eder on your heels for a race, it really pushes you to be your best. And Heather Lundstrom was at her best this afternoon in the 500-yard freestyle. A new state record, which she beats. And now we move on to our next event, the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. We will have our consolation relay first. It will consist of, in lane 1, Parkway Central. In lane 2, John Burroughs. In lane 3, Francis Howell. In lane 4, Blue Springs South. In lane 5, St. Teresa's Academy. In lane 6, Nixa. In lane 7, MICDS. In lane 8, Parkway West.
Parkway Central. Lane 2, John Burroughs. Lane 3, Francis Howell. Lane 4, Blue Springs South. Lane 5, St. Teresa's Academy. Lane 6, Nixa. Lane 7, MICDS. And lane 8, Parkway West.
And we start our consolation heat. Freestyle relay. And as we get our second swimmer into the water, it is John Burroughs who has the early lead. As Jessica Ryan swimming for him now. Maddie Wetzel got him out to a good start. Parkway Central was second on the turn, but as you can see, all teams are very, very close together. Fighting for the wall here as the third girl goes in. It's Burroughs 1, Parkway Central 2, then MICDS, who's in lane 7, number 3. Burroughs now sending Morgan Rinder into the water, trying to hold that lead. It's tough. MICDS is cooking in lane number 7. Megan Malloy in there, powering her way to the wall, joined by some others too. It's MICDS, and then Nixa, 1-2, followed by Burroughs, who's now in 3. We're waiting till the end. This is going to be a good finish. MICDS looks like to be out just ahead. Burroughs powering in lane number 3. And also in lane 4, Blue Springs South. The race to the wall, it's Francis Howell in lane 3 that finishes first. MICDS finishing second. And John Burroughs finishing third. Francis Howell's Maria Schroeder, the junior, really turned it on at the end. Part of that freestyle to help pick up the win in this consolation race for her team. So again, Howell 1, MICDS 2, John Burroughs 3. We're waiting for the official part of that result, and that is. So we're getting set for the championship heat, which will feature Park Hill in lane number 1, Notre Dame de Sion in lane number 2, Parkway South in lane number 3, Glendale in lane number 4, St. Joe's Academy in lane number 5, Kirkwood in lane number 6, Blue Springs in lane 7, Park Hill South in lane number 8. The team to beat in this one will be Glendale, who had the best qualifying time, or prelim time, 1:39.91. Their swimmers are Kaylee Sishin, Hannah Leaf, Madeline Nelson, and Nikki Sishin. Parkway South also a strong team with Sam Crocker, Lauren Hutzler, Christy Crook, then Cece Etter, who just got done swimming 500-yard race. St. Joe's has Charlotte Cordova, Joni Garlich, Grayson Ram, and Grace Stiegemeyer. Kirkwood in lane 6 is Jamie Fitzpatrick, Elizabeth Klippel, Bridget Sheridan, Rachel Kokonyesi. Notre Dame de Sion has Laura Clover, Carolyn Dugan, Hannah Totora, JT Nelson. Blue Springs in lane 7 has Corrine Wren, Alyssa Avashon, Amy Jorgensen, Ashley Sturman. Park Hill in lane 1 has Lauren Shaw, Olivia Woods, Rebecca Shaw, and Madison Haydinger. Lane 8, Park Hill South, as Tori Beeler, Abby Moyes, Anna Rakoff, and Olivia McLean. As we come to the wall, it is going to be Parkway South who has the early lead in lane number 3, trailed by St. Joe's Academy and Kirkwood in lane 6. Second swimmer in the pool for all teams, and right now it is still Parkway South out with a little bit of an edge over St. Joe's Academy, but gaining in the middle is Glendale. Parkway Central still in the lead. St. Joe's and Glendale as we have our third swimmer into the water. It's going to come down to that last anchor position. Parkway Central, or Parkway South, trying to get it back here early so they can send in CC Eder to try to finish this one off. Glendale closing quick. Parkway South is first, then Glendale, then St. Joe's Academy. It's going to be Nikki Sishin and CC Eder going toe-to-toe here. Right now, Eder's out in front a little bit, but Sishin has a great turn. They're also joined in lane 5 by St. Joe's Academy. It's a race to the wall. Glendale look like they're pulling in front. Let's get the official. It's Glendale followed by St. Joe's and Parkway South. Glendale's Nikki Sishin brings the team back from behind in the last leg of this. She tracks down CC Eder, holds off Grace Stiegemeyer. Glendale finishing 1, St. Joe's 2, Parkway South 3. Glendale's running time 1:38.82. St. Joe's, a time of 1:39.09, just a 0.3 of a second win for Glendale. Very, very close fought battle. Parkway South finishing at 1:39.14, so just about 0.4 of a second off as well. And we will go down for your official results.
In 16th place with a time of 1:43.06, Parkway Central. In 15th place with a time of 1:42.14, Parkway West. In 14th place with a time of 1:41.83, Blue Springs South. In 13th place with a time of 1:41.68, St. Teresa's Academy. In 12th place with a time of 1:41.56, Nixa. In 11th place with a time of 1:41.44, John Burroughs. In 10th place with a time of 1:41.07, MICCS. And in 9th place with a time of 1:41.03, Francis Howell. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the award ceremony number 3 will take place. We have the awards of student voice and coach of Glendale. In 8th place with a time of 1:42.09, Park Hill. The team is made up of Lauren Shaw, Olivia Woods, Rebecca Shaw, and Madison Hyman. In 7th place with a time of 1:41.40, Notre Dame de Seor. The team consists of Laura Clover, Carolina Dubin, Unity Terra, and JT Nelson. In 6th place with a time of 1:41.31, Kirkwood. The team is made up of Jamie Fitzpatrick, Elizabeth Clinton, Richard Sheridan, and Rachel Koganesi. In 5th place with a time of 1:41.18, Park Hill South. In fourth place with a time of 140.56, Blue Springs. The team consists of Lindsay Meyer, Corinne Rennie, Ashley Sturman, and Alyssa Aldershot. In third place with a time of 139.14, Parkway South. The team is made up of Sarah Crocker, Lauren Edsler, Christy Crook, and Cece Evan. In second place with a time of 139.09, St. Joseph's Academy. The team is made up of Charlotte Cordova, Joni Carlin, Grace Graham, and Grace Stigmeyer. And in first place, your winner of the 200-meter relay, posting the time of 138.82, Glendale.
Glendale is your champion in the 200-yard freestyle relay. This will really help their team standings as well. And we mentioned that it came down to that last leg at Nikki Sishin, the junior, who already has a state championship win under her belt this afternoon. Helped her team make up a little bit of a difference. She swam her freestyle portion of this in 23.57 seconds. That bested everyone in the championship heat with that time. She was cooking, and she had to come back from behind to pass up Parkway South's Cece Etter, and she swam her portion of the 200-yard freestyle a half second quicker, and that made up the difference. So we'll try to get you an updated team standings. Glendale was in the lead through 8 events, so winning this one, they were going to stay on top. Parkway South, who was in 5th, will move up a little bit with this win, as will Notre Dame de Sion, who was in 3rd. They will most likely move into 2nd, jumping Parkway West. So it'll look something like Glendale, Notre Dame de Sion, then Parkway West, Parkway South, and possibly Blue Springs South. We'll get you those officials when we get them. We're getting close to the end of our competition. We only have 3 more events left.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your team scores up to 83 through the 200-meter relay. Once again, I'll read the top 5. In fifth place with 86 points, Lafayette. In fourth place with 101.5 points, Parkway West. In third place with 112 points, Parkway South. In second place with 119.5 points, Notre Dame de Sion. And in first place, after the 200-meter relay, your team leader with 137 points, Glendale. Those are your team scores through the 200-meter relay.
So Glendale is still on top with 137 points. Notre Dame de Sion is in 2nd, followed by Parkway South 3rd, Parkway West 5th, and Lafayette 5th. And now it's time for the backstroke. 100-yard backstroke. Consolation heat will feature Kayla Cannon in lane number 1 of Blue Springs South. Natasha Porporis of Marquette in lane number 2. Lauren Massett of Westminster in lane number 3. Ashley Robinson of Parkway West in lane number 4. Tori Beeler of Park Hill South in lane 5. Kayla Grimm of Fort Zumwalt West in lane 6. Madison Heiser of Notre Dame in lane 7. Bridget Sheridan of lane number 8 of Kirkwood. Again, lane 1 is Kayla Cannon. Lane 2, Natasha Porpoise. 3, Lauren Massett. 4, Ashley Robinson. 5, Tori Beeler. 6, Kayla Grimm. 6, 7, Madison Heiser. 8, Bridget Sheridan. Beeler and Robinson had the same qualifying, prelim times of 59.9. Girls will start the backstroke in the water. A 25-yard checkpoint, everybody pretty much together. Moving in lane number 7 is Madison Heiserer. She might get to the wall first. Yes, she does, followed by Lauren Massett, just a couple ticks behind her. And then third is Tori Beeler in lane number 5. Heiser still looks to be a little bit of an edge. We hit the wall. Well, we're definitely have a little movement up the middle. Is Beeler making a move? She reaches for the wall. And it is Kayla Grimm in lane 6 finishing first. Tori Beeler finishing second in lane 5. And Lauren Massett finishing third in lane 3. Heiser finishes 4th after leading the majority of the race. Grimm's time, 59.7. And that will bring up our championship heat. In lane 1 will be Abby Watson, a junior from Marquette. Lane 2, Kelsey Messner, a junior from Kickapoo. Lane 3, Trey Ross, a senior from MICDS. Lane 4, Haley Hines, a freshman from Lee Summit North, the person to beat in this contest. Lane number 5 is Lauren Shaw. She's got a state championship already under her belt. She's in lane number 5. Rachel Kokonyesi is a senior from Kirkwood in lane 6. Carolyn Bias is in lane 7. Suzanne DeFabio is in lane 8. She's a junior from St. Pius X. So once again, it is Watson in lane 1, Messner lane 2, Ross in lane 3, Hines lane 4, Shaw lane 5, Kokonyesi lane 6, Bias lane 7, DeFabio is in lane 8. Quick start for lanes 4 and 5, Haley Hines and Lauren Shaw. Really, those two are ones you think would go neck to neck in this one. And right now, Hines with a great turn off the wall, got her halfway pretty much across the pool. Swimming well, underwater. Breaking out to a little bit of a lead, about a half of a body's length. Making her turn now. Racing her way back to the wall. Haley Hines. Fighting for the state record time is 54:09. Can she get there in time? No, just miss it. 55.11. Hines Shaw, and then Trey Ross finishing 1, 2, 3. Koganyesi finishing 4th. Messner finishing 5th. Bias finishing 6th. Watson finishing 7th. DeFabio finishes in 8th. And they finish exactly in the order of how they qualified. How about that? At least in the prelims. Hines, Shaw, Ross, Koganyesi, Messner, Bias, Watson, and DeFabio. That was their preliminary rankings, and that was their running in this heat. Not too often you see that play out exactly true to form. And your results.
From Marquette, Natasha Horace. In 13th place with a time of 1 minute point 92 from Parkway West, Ashley Robinson. In 12th place with a time of 1 minute point 42 from Notre Dame of New Gerardo, Madison Heiserer. In 11th place with a time of 1 minute point 33 from Westminster Christian, Lauren Mason. In 10th place with a time of 59.77 from Park Hill South, Tori Ealer. And 9th place with a time of 59.70 from Port Sidwell West, Kayla Graham. And now it's the award ceremony for the 100 back will now take place. Handing out the awards. It's Mike Walker, head coach of the East Summit North. In 8th place with a time of 59.57 from St. Vitus X, Suzanne DeFabio. In 7th place with a time of 59.46 from Marquette, Abby Watson. In 6th place with a time of 59.23 from Parkway West, Caroline Bias. In 5th place with a time of 58.72 from Kickapoo, Kelsey Messner. In 4th place with a time of 58.42 from Kirkwood, Rachel Koganyesi. In 3rd place with a time of 57.65 from MICDS, Trey Ross. In 2nd place with a time of 55.81 from Park Hill, Lauren Shaw. And in 1st place, your winner of the 100 back, posting a time of 55.11 from A Summit North, Haley Hines. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions for the women's 100-yard backstroke.
So Haley Hines taking the victory in the 100-yard backstroke. An event that just 1 year ago was won by Chelsea Tatlow. And Hines is on the scene, and a freshman from Lee's Summit North finishes 1. We have new team scores now through the 10 events. Glendale is still on top with 137, followed by Notre Dame, Scion, Parkway West, Parkway South, Then MICDS, Lafayette, Kirkwood, Park Hill South, St. Joe's Academy, and Lee Summit North round out the rest of the top 10. So now from the backstroke to the breaststroke, as we will have 2 heats, a consolation and a championship heat. In this event last year was 3 seniors finishing 1, 2, and 3, so the doors open for some newcomers. Talk a lot about that a little bit more when we get into our championship heat, but here in the consolation heat, Rachel Scott is in lane 1 from Kickapoo. Lane 2 is Emily Muggleton from Eureka. Lane 3, Olivia McLean from Park Hill South. And lane 4, Taylor Riegelsberger from Parkway South. Lane 5, Maria Ramirez from Park Hill South. Lane 6, Nicole Voss from Lee Summit North. Lane 7, Megan Poole from Kickapoo. Lane 8, Christine Yan from Ladue. Again, lane 1, Scott. Lane 2, Muggleton. Lane 3, McLean. Lane 4, Riegelsberger. Lane 5, Ramirez. Lane 6, Voss. Lane 7, Poole. Lane 8, Yan. Girls 100-yard breaststroke. Right now, too close to give anybody an edge. We'll wait until we get that split when they hit the wall. And it will be Riegelsberger on top of Ramirez, followed by McLean, 1, 2, 3, and lanes 4, 5, and 3. Some movement on the outside in lane number 8 with Christine Yan of Ladue. She's making a push, as are a few other girls to the wall. It looks like, as of now, it is Yan as well as McLean and Riegelsberger out a little bit. Looks like McLean might be able to hit the wall first, and she hits it second behind Riegelsberger. And then Poole in lane 7 finishes third. Yan finishes fourth. So Riegelsberger 1, McLean 2, Yan 4, Poole 3, Voss 5, Ramirez 6, Muggleton 7, Rachel Scott finishes 8th. And that'll get us set for the championship heat. It will feature Madeline Nelson of Glendale looking to add to her team's already top total. She's in lane 1, a sophomore from Glendale. Morgan Foxworthy of Oak Park, a senior, is in lane number 2. Allie Newman of Parkway Central is a senior in lane 3. Corrine Rene of Blue Springs is a junior in lane 4. Claire Kirchhofer of Lafayette, a sophomore in lane 5. Lane 6 is Anna Rakoff from Park Hill South. Lane 7 is Emily Hockman of Timberland. And lane 8 is Grace Reichert of Nevada.
From Park Hill South, Anna Recall. In lane 7, from Timberland, Emily Hoffman.
Corinne Renee, who's in lane 4, a junior for Blue Springs. She finished 4th in this event in 2012. Allie Newman, who's in lane 3, finished 5th. So a couple of experienced girls in this event as far as finishing among the tops. "25 yards in. Right now the early edge is in lane 4 with Corrine Wren. She's hustling her way to the wall. She will hit it first, followed by Allie Newman. Then Claire Kirchhofer. Still Corinne Wren in the lead as we make the turn for the final 25. Wren up ahead, chased closely by Allie Newman in lane number 3. They're going to push themselves to the wall. Newman pushing, and it looks like she's going to win this one, followed by Newman. It's Kirchhofer finishing 3rd, Anna Rykoff finishing 4th, Reichard finishing 5th, Nelson 6th, Foxworthy 7, and Emily Hockman will finish 8th. We will await our final results. Come here. The Natrium announcement.
In 7th place with a time of 108.43 from Oak Park, Morgan Foxworthy. In 6th place with a time of 108.25 from Glendale, Madeline Nelson. In 5th place with a time of 107.86 from Nevada, Grace Reichert. In 4th place with a time of 107.49 from Parkdale South, Anna Recall. In 3rd place with a time of 107.14 from Lafayette, Claire Kirchhofer. In 2nd place with a time of 106.06 from Parkway Central, Allie Newman. And in first place, your winner of the 100 prize posting time of 105.25 from Blue Springs, Corinne Rennie. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions of the women's 100-yard breaststroke. And once again, as they take pictures, here are your team scores through the 100 breasts. I'll read the top 10. In a three-way tie for 10th place, all with 76 points. St. Joseph's Academy, Lee Summit North, and Parkway Central. In 9th place with 84 points, Kirkwood. In 8th place with 87 points, Blue Springs. In 7th place with 97 points, MICDS. In 6th place with 102 points, Lafayette. In 5th place with 107 points, Park Hill South. In 4th place with 117 and 1/2 points, Parkway West. In 3rd place with 119 and 1/2 points, Notre Dame de Sion. In 2nd place with 121 points, Parkway South. And first place leader after breaststroke heading into the final event with 150 points, Glendale. Those are the team scores through round 11, the 100 breast. Ladies and gentlemen, our next event is Heat 1 of event 12. The consolation heat of the women's 400-yard freestyle relay.
And we're now to our final event. As you heard, the team scores. Heading into our final event, Glendale, which is the favorite in this next event. The girls' 400-yard freestyle relay is in first. Parkway South, who is also represented in the championship heat, is in second, 30 points behind. Notre Dame de Sion, also in this heat, is in third, and Parkway West, who's in fourth, also in this heat, along with Park Hill South, who's not in this heat, Lafayette and MICDS, who both are. In the consolation heat, we'll have Nixon in lane 1, Blue Springs in lane 2, Lee Summit North in lane 3, St. Teresa's in lane 4, St. Joseph's in lane 5, Parkway North in lane 6, Rockbridge lane 7, Marquette in lane 8. "400-yard freestyle relay. Each girl will get 2 laps. For Parkway North, we will see Heather Lundstrom again in her final event, Missouri State High School Swimming and Diving Championship. She's already made history again today. Unfortunately, her team competing in the consolation portion of this. They're going to try to go out there and give a good showing for her, and right now they are. Is Parkway North swimming hard. Julia Saunders has got them off to a good start in lane 6, but it will be Rockbridge, last year's defending state champions, who come to the wall first, followed by Parkway North, and then Nixa, who's in third. If Parkway North can get this to Lundstrom with either a share of the lead or being close, they sure would like to. Right now they're doing a good job. And it looks like it will be Rockbridge just ahead of Parkway North. Here's our second swimmers finish up their final 25 yards here on the turn. Rockbridge, who has Alexis Peary in the water now. Taylor Vinson, the senior from Parkway North, trying to track her down. The rest of the field is joining, though. It's Rockbridge in the water first, then Parkway North. St. Joseph's Academy right behind him as well. Rockbridge really getting it going now is Kyra Floria in the water. Doing very, very well. Parkway North has come back to the pack a little bit in lane 6. They're trying to get Caitlin Zinselmeyer to pick him up. Right now, there's a large lead for Rockbridge in lane number 7 with now Blue Springs, who is in lane number 2 in second place. So right now, Blue Springs trying to hunt down Rockbridge as we will get our final diver into the water. Let's see if Lundstrom can track him down from behind. She is in lane 3, and they are currently, or excuse me, in lane 6. They're currently in 7th. It's going to be tough to do. Right now, lane 7, Rockbridge is out ahead with 50 yards left to go. 50 yards separating Rockbridge from this consolation win. Lundstrom is making some waves in lane number 6, but I don't think she'll be able to catch the field. Rockbridge trying to hold off lane number 5, which is St. Joe's Academy. They're racing to the wall. It'll be Rockbridge finishing first, St. Joe's second, and in third place will be St. Teresa's Academy. Rockbridge followed by St. Joe's, then St. Teresa's, along with Lee Summit North in 4th, Blue Springs in 5th, Nixa in 6th, Parkway North in 7th, and Marquette in 8th. And now our final race of the 2013 Swimming and Diving Championships. A 400-yard freestyle relay, the championship heat. In lane 1 will be Lafayette. They will have Paskoff, Holes, Cox, and Reardon. Lane 2, MICDS, Riesinger, Ross, Lee, Pedashik. And lane 3, Notre Dame to Scion, Carney, Nelson, Totora, Sullivan. And lane 4, Glendale, Bairstow, Sishin, Nelson, and Sishin. Lane 5, it'll be Parkway West, Kmeyer, Bias, Robinson, Peterson. In lane 6, Kirkwood, it's Fitzpatrick, Sheridan, Fries, and Sullivan. Lane 7, Parkway South with Crocker, Wilkes, Crook, and Etter. And in lane 8, Liberty with Coleman, Wepler, Martin, and Kerno. Glendale had the best qualifying time of 3 minutes, 33.24 seconds. They also have won the freestyle relay event in the 200. They're just trying to double it, asking the girls to go one more lap. Blue Springs, the time to beat 3:30.21 could be obtainable for one of those Glendale, Parkway West, or Notre Dame if they can get hot. Swimmers are in the pool. Baerso starting it off for Glendale. Kmeyer for Parkway West. Carney for Notre Dame. DeSione. Fitzpatrick for Kirkwood in lane 6. And right now, lane 7, Parkway South and Crocker out to a little bit of an early lead, trying to separate themselves from the field as Sam Crocker gets them off to a good start. Through her first 50 yards, Crocker a half-length lead on second place, which is in lane 4 and Bairstow of Glendale. Crocker swimming strong. Lane 6 joining the party as well, Fitzpatrick of Kirkwood. And as our second swimmer hits the pool, it's Parkway South 1, Glendale 2, Kirkwood 3, Parkway West 4. Into the pool for Parkway South, trying to hold the lead is Wilkes. Glendale's got Session in there. This is Kaylee Sishin. And Sishin is going to have them out in front here as they make the turn for her final 50 yards. Wilkes of Parkway South staying with her, though. She's a very close second as they hit the turn for their final 25. Right now it's those two out in front, about a half-second delay. Then Parkway West in lane 5, along with Kirkwood in lane 6. Right there too. Glendale is first in the pool, Parkway South, then Parkway West, and Notre Dame de Sion. Glendale has Nelson in the pool now, and Nelson is going strong. Parkway South has Crook in the pool, who is swimming well. Parkway West has Robinson, who's making up some time. They're in third place as of now. Nelson making the turn for Glendale. Swimming hard, opening up about a half body lengths lead on Parkway South in lane number 7. And Parkway West in lane number 5. Nelson trying to get it to Nikki Sishin with a good lead. And they can finish it off, win another state championship event and the overall team state championship. Nikki Sishin is in the pool. She's got a good lead on the field. Parkway West is in second. Notre Dame de Sion is in third. And in fourth is Parkway South. Sishin through her first 25 yards. Still a good lead on the field. Parkway West making a move. Isaiah Peterson in the pool in lane number 5. In lane number 3, it's Sullivan for Notre Dame de Sion, trying to make it interesting as well. They make the turn. It is Glendale 1, Parkway West 2, and Notre Dame de Sion 3 with Parkway South 4th. They're cheering on Sishin of Glendale. She has 25 yards to make herself a 3-event state champion in this meet, and her team the overall state champions. She is going to do it in the final couple of yards. Glendale, the 2013 state champs in this event and overall. Parkway West finishes second. Notre Dame de Sion finishes third. Parkway South in fourth. MICDS fifth. Kirkwood sixth. Lafayette seventh. And Liberty in eighth. The time for Glendale, officially, unofficially, 3 minutes, 32.64 seconds. And that is the last race of the state champions. What fun we have had, and we will listen to the results here for the 400-yard freestyle relay won by Glendale, and then we'll have the medal ceremony along with the team medal ceremony as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the results. In 16th place with a time of 3:43.68, Mark Beck. In 15th place with a time of 3:43.49, Parkway North. In 14th place with a time of 3:43.20, Exide. In 13th place with a time of 3:42.91, Lee Springs. In 12th place with a time of 3:42.47, Lee Summit North. In 11th place with a time of 3:21.12, St. Teresa's Academy. In 10th place with a time of 3:40.28, St. Joseph's Academy. In 9th place with a time of 3:39.70, Rockledge. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards ceremony for the 400-degree relay will now take place. Handing out the awards is Steve Boyce, head coach of Glendale. In 8th place with a time of 3:41.67, Liberty. The team is made up of Captain Coleman, Sarah Butler, Maria Martin, and Trey Bernard. In 7th place with a time of 3:40.86, Lafayette. The team consists of Laura Backstroke, Taylor Bowles, Gretchen Cox, and Manny Bearden. In sixth place with a time of 3:38.21, Kirkwood. The team is made up of Jamie Fitzpatrick, Bridget Sheridan, Margaret Carnes, and Rachel Oganesi. In fifth place with a time of 3:36.79, MICS. MICS team consists of Lily Reisinger, Masha Dapchik, Janiko Egan, and Trey Ross. In fourth place with a time of 3:35.52, Parkway South. The team's made of Sam Crocker, Jenna Lewis, Christy Crook, and CC Header. In third place with a time of 3:35.14, By MSHSAA. The team is made up of Megan Farman, JT Wilson, Anna Tortora, and Christine Sullivan. In second place with a time of 3:34.89, Parkway West. The team is made up of Carolyn Hamline, Caroline Bias, Ashley Robinson, and Kristen Peterson. And in first place, your winner in the 400-free relay, posting a time of 3:32.64, Glendale. The team consists of Lacey Deerstone, Haley Sisson, Natalie Nelson, and Nikki Sisson. Ladies and gentlemen, your champions of the women's 400-yard freestyle relay.
And there you have it. Medals on our final event participants in the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay. Glendale winning it with the overall time of 3 minutes, 32.64 seconds. Macy Bairstow, Kaylee Sisson, Madeline Nelson, and Nikki Sisson. Great times for those girls. Nikki Sisson again with her sprinting ability on the freestyle, making a huge difference. Her time, 52.27 seconds. That was the fastest we saw in the 100. And now here is the results for the team championships.
In 9th place with 95 points, Blue Springs. In 8th place with 107 points, Parkdale South. In 7th place with 110 points, Kirkwood. In 6th place with 125 points, MICS. And in 5th place with 126 points, Lafayette. In fourth place, with 151 points, Parkway South. Parkway South's state team consists of Andrea Bowers, Sam Crawford, Christine Brook, Anna De Silva, Cece Eder, Christina Evers, Savannah Baker, Stephanie Floyd, Laura Gessler, Penny Boyle, Jessica Klinger, Megan Lake, Mary Morgan, Ashley Nestor, Taylor Riegelsberger, Paige Unger, and Jenna Wilkes. They are coached by Sarah Kirk. Your fourth place finish, Parkway South. There will be no third place trophy presentation because there's a tie for second. Total 151.5 points. Your second place finishers, Notre Dame de Sion and Parkway West. If both teams can both go to the West area at this time, I will read both contentions. First, going in alphabetical order, Notre Dame de Sion's state team is Natalie Barlow, Megan Benson, Margaret Brainheimer, Anna Dimitri, Carolina Dugan, Sophie Fisher, Elizabeth Giannino, Evan Glacier, Christina Hagedorn, Aubrey Horstmeyer, Megan Carney, Laura Clover, Sarah Markboy, Claire Anna, Karen Middles, J.T. Nelson, Pat Lamar, Christina Sanger, Christine Sullivan, and Hannah Tutera. They are coached by Paul Winkler, Notre Dame de Sion. They share the runner-up trophy with Parkway West, and their state contention, I'd like to recognize all of them, consists of Caroline Weiss, Natalie Fulkins, Irene Frederick, Francesca Fidanti, Karen Cameron, Haley Livingston, Christian Peterson, Ashley Robinson, Emily Ross, Jean Stilling, Sarah Holstead, and they are coached by Allison Zeller. Once again, time for second place, Notre Dame de Sion and Parkway West. And now it's time for the championship trophy presentation. In first place, your winner of the 2013 Missouri State High School Activities Association Women's Swimming and Diving Championships with a grand total of 190 points, Glendale. Their state championship team consists of Macy Fairstow, Lauren Beatty, Emma Grant, Emma Chadwick, Sarah Dodge, Tori Harmon, Alex Gerber, Anna Light, Amanda Nelson, Team Sheets, Haley and Haley Sisson, Meredith Waits, Aaron Wong, and they are coached by Steve Boyce. This year's champion, Glendale.
And there you have it, Glendale, the 2013 Missouri State High School Activities Association state champions in the overall category. Congratulations to them, and congratulations to all the teams that won and the individuals that won and participated in the 38th Girls Swimming and Diving Championships. It's been our pleasure to bring it to you here from the city of St. Peter's Rec-Plex, a wonderful host and location for this event. For myself, Mike Richter, along with the rest of the Winkler Media Group, we thank you for tuning in and joining us over the course of this weekend as we brought you the Swimming and Diving Championships. You've been watching the 38 Girls Swimming, Diving, and Championships from the Missouri State High School Activities Association on MSHSAA.tv.